sis, let me tell you. Hey, it's your sissies. You're listening to Sis Let Me Tell You podcast. We're your hosts.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Jazz.
Sup, baby?
Oh, nothing. We're just featured again.
Where, you ask?
Yeah, where?
With
where
who?
Are we featured? You've been where? With who? We are now featured on Amazon Music in Canada.
Yeah.
Cool shit.
Very
Very cool. Yeah.
I'd like to
Thanks.
visit sometime.
What was the category we're in? Hidden gems.
Yes. Hidden gems.
Lit.
Very cute.
Me like it. How are you, sis? What's going on?
Good.
I feel like I haven't talked to you at all.
I know. Jazz and the family did some traveling this weekend, so we literally did not get to talk on the phone, which y'all know is not
torture.
like us.
That's torture.
I was making a tally of all the things I needed to tell her.
She really was. I would go to my phone and there would be several missed messages, voice memos, pictures.
And they remained unanswered. She
I'm so
did not
sorry.
hit me back. Left me on red.
It was such a fly-by-night weekend. There was so much going on, so many people. We went to Huntsville, Alabama for a family reunion. Had a really good time. Saw a lot of family that we literally haven't seen in years.
Yeah.
Everybody was meeting the baby for the first time for the most part. Most people hadn't seen her. She ended up getting sick from her first 3 days of daycare, but don't get me started. But we had a good time. We drove, which was the worst.
A chore.
Yeah, it was a chore. But the visit itself made it worth it. Had a really good time. Good. Speaking of, this is something I was waiting to bring up. Well, we went and visited, one of the aunts that live in Huntsville.
Okay.
And the aunts weren't there, but a couple of the husbands were.
Okay.
One of the uncles was like, Jasmine, hey, because I haven't seen him in years. And he grabs my hand and he said, now, I listened to your podcast.
Uh-oh.
That's exactly what I said. I said, why? Mm-hmm. Well, now, why would you go and do that? Why? He said, I listened to your podcast, and he is very religious.
Uh-oh.
And I want to say he's a preacher.
Mm.
I don't know. Somebody correct me. Somebody going to be listening. They going to know. So he said, now, what you're doing is good. He said, but I did hear a couple 4-letter words that I wasn't a fan of. I said, okay. And he said, and you may be doing it for your audience. I said, no. This is how I talk. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is how I talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. And he said
Sorry,
it
Father.
in different ways, multiple ways. So I kept saying no. I cuss. That's how me and my sister, this is truly how we talk. We're not putting on for people that are listening.
Yeah.
Y'all just happen to be listening in, but our conversations are genuine.
They were already going to go this way. Sorry.
It was already set in stone. The Lord said Jazz is going to cuss at 2:45. So
you better check your email.
And it will be so.
Uh-huh.
So I was just, and he was uncomfortable after that. I could totally tell.
Was?
Oh, yeah. I don't think he expected that response.
But also when you approach someone about something that is, a passion project or, whatever that you chose to sign into and give a listen to, and now you're giving me feedback. Well, how I respond to that feedback is how I respond to it.
Correct. And I told him, I was like, well, it's not for everybody. I appreciate you listening. And we know it's not for everybody. And if you're not interested, you don't have to listen. Because he's not our audience.
Yeah. No, he's not.
No, uncles, old uncles, preachers, they're not our audience. That's not who we're gearing this towards. And if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Yeah. And he didn't say anything negative. So, because I was kind of waiting on that. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't have a problem placing boundaries where they need to be. I don't have any issue with that.
And I'm glad. Yeah. But also it sounded like he was trying to persuade you, like, be more like yourself.
Yes, almost like he was about to give advice. But I put a hard stop on that. Like, oh, no. I'm not accepting advice. You can tell me what you think or not. But what the way that I talk is the way that I talk, and I'm not changing it because you don't like it. You can just turn it off.
Not you starting the episode with a read of the elderly.
Well, he won't hear it. The
religious elderly.
His daughter might hear it, and she was like, I hope you talk about that on the podcast. Hey, Darius.
Yikes!
Like, you should bring it up on the pod. I was like, maybe I will if I ever can remember. And
done and done.
Done and done.
Yikes.
Anywho.
Okay. Well,
before we get into gossip, y'all go ahead and do all the things that we've been begging your ass to do for the last 18 years. Mm-hmm. Become a monthly subscriber for as little as 99 cents a month. Just the same future episodes. Click the Linktree link in the description box. Okay? Give us a 5-star rating review. Subscribe. It's in the bottom. It's below. All right, come on. Let's get into some gossip.
Well, okay. First, we did need to announce that I know we have some listeners on Stitcher, which is a streaming for podcasts and probably some other shit. I don't know.
We do have listeners on there. You're right.
We do have some listeners on there.
Yep.
We did get a notice, and I'm sure you guys got it too, but we just want to put it out there. Stitcher is going to be coming to an end. It is discontinuing its service. So if that's where you listen, you need to hop on somewhere else so you can continue to enjoy our content. Yeah. And if we're being honest, we would like it to be Spotify. So
we get paid most of
choose that if you can.
But we're literally anywhere you can listen to podcasts. So if you find yourself wondering, well, where else is it available? Everywhere. And if you're not sure, click the Linktree link in the description box of this episode. It'll tell you exactly. I have buttons for just about everything. Yeah. Platform.
And I'll leave this on here so we can say it again next week.
Oh, that's good. Good. Keep me on task, sis, because okay.
You said no more announcements. Out the window.
That's out of here. I literally did this. I didn't even read line by line. Yeah, we're done. All right, come on.
Okay, let's get into it.
Ooh. Spill it, sis.
Okay, so this first thing that we're going to spend a little bit of time on is not necessarily a celebrity gossip type of issue that we normally bring. It was a listener suggestion.
Okay.
They sent a video over of like a snippet from another podcast. And it is what appear to be a husband and a wife. They're Black.
Okay.
And the topic that they're going over is how many times is it acceptable for a married woman to go on girls' trips?
Okay. Is this like a real discussion?
This is a discussion they are having, yes.
Okay.
My thought is, because I don't really have any backstory on them.
Okay.
My thought is that they have talked about it, offline in their
and they wanted to bring
life,
it to the pod to talk about
and now they're bringing it to the table because they disagreed. So the video is them sitting on a couch together. I'm just going to kind of paint the picture a bit.
Oh, yeah.
They're both good-looking people.
Okay.
She is cute, dressed really nice. I mean, she's got this really bright colored outfit on, kind of a two-piece situation. He looks like a normal guy, but so he's saying to her that he feels like once every 3 years is perfect
to go on a girls' trip.
Correct.
No.
And he was saying with single friends, how often is too often? And she said, well, okay, let me stop you because it can be a mix. It could be single friends in a relationship, married friends.
Right.
It's not,
I don't friends gonna be your friends. So
I'm not just running around with a whole bunch of single friends also trying to be single. Like I think that's what he's getting at.
Okay.
And
he should know that that's not his wife. So
well.
Okay.
So she said, that's unrealistic. And he said, is it? Okay, what about once a year? And then she said,
now you scrambling.
Now you just looking for something to say.
You don't know what to say.
You haven't thought about this at all. And so she responds with, that's getting warmer, but, it's still not realistic. She was just like, he was like, okay, well, how often would you say? And she was like, maybe 2-3 times a year.
Oh, yeah,
and he was just like, oh my God, 2-3 times a year. Oh my God. Like, he just was not understanding why she would need that much time with her friends. And she's like, okay, well, put it this way. It could be weekend trips even. Like, I go somewhere for a friend's birthday party, and then maybe another weekend I'm going to a friend's wedding. Or what if I have something I want to do for my birthday and I invite my friends? That can be any given year. Okay. So this is where he fucked me up at.
There's more?
There's more.
Okay.
He said, all this energy you putting into this, some of it could be spent in the bedroom. In them sheets is what he said. And she said, even if I put this amount of energy into the sheets 3-4 times a week, I still have 3 days of the weekend to hang with my friends.
Not going petty. Literal.
What?
I have issues.
I have ready for issues. I'm ready. Yes, give them to me. Go.
First of all, I'm socking this nigga right in the throat for speaking so stupidly.
Stupid.
Why does there have to be a quota on how many trips I take with my friends, period? Why can't I just let it come organically?
It's clear. He is insecure.
Is what it is. Now, it's one thing if you feel like your spouse is going out too much, and then that's when you speak up and say, hey, I think it's too much.
I think that's
there a reason you're doing too much?
I'm pretty sure that's how we got here.
Oh, okay, then maybe. But you can't expect when she's going on too many trips, and too many, maybe 3 a year, like she's suggesting. But you can't go from 3 a year, let's just say that's how many times she goes with her friends somewhere, to once every 3 years. That's ridiculous.
Right.
And who's to say that all her friends, she's going on this group with the same friends every time? She may have multiple friend groups.
And that's what she was saying. She was like, it could be a different friend group for this person's wedding or whatever,
Yeah.
Basically, it sounds so stupid.
Yeah,
I can't believe that this was even a conversation that was being had, but also what was crazy to me was how she was kind of like giggling some stuff off.
Oh.
Him saying, some of this energy could be used in the sheets. What does one have to do with the other?
They don't, sis.
I could fuck you, silly, and then go hop on a plane. What are we talking about?
Correct.
What?
Correct. And don't ever do me that way.
Weird.
Yeah, that's very weird. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
So y'all know I watched this show called Summer House.
Girl, the whites. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, they made a black one. And it was in Martha's Vineyard.
Okay.
It's usually in outside of New York. The Hamptons.
Oh, I think so. I think you're right.
I think it's Hamptons. Girl, I be lying. I be watching back when we be talking, and then I'll look it up for confirmation. Lies. It's all lies.
Look it up now.
I'm pretty sure it's the Hamptons. I'm going to stick with that. If it's wrong,
deal.
Shut up. I think it's the Hamptons. Anywho, so this season, it's new, and it is all black, and they're young. So basically, the point of it is they all stay in the summer house. It's a group of friends. Some of them know each other. Some of them don't. Some people invite friends, blah, blah, blah. And they stay in the summer house. The original, which I like better, just the formatting of it, they come every weekend. So they drive in from the city. They go to work. They're actually friends in real life. And then they come and party on the weekends in the Hamptons. That's the point of the show.
It is the Hamptons. It's New York. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks for doing some homework for me while I talk. And so this one with in Martha's Vineyard, they were there for like 15 days or something. So they weren't traveling back and forth. So it was just one big long, it wasn't the
vacation.
Same. Yeah, It wasn't the same. And half these people didn't know each other. So there's no like past drama or rapport for real. Well, what reminds me of this show is there was one couple in the house that brought everybody together and they just got married. The wife's name is Jasmine and I can't remember the husband's name. Anywho, bitch, he's controlling as hell. And I don't think she realized it till she got in his house. And when she goes back and watches it, I don't think she gonna be with him. To the point where he's like you could tell they have, and they talked about it openly. They have this strict regimen of what they do at home. She cooks, make sure he gets all his meals. She irons his clothes. Bitch, we in 2023. What we doing?
Yeah.
She went to go iron his stuff and she made a stain on it. And he got mad at her. She wasn't cooking all his meals. He hadn't eaten since 8 a.m. Yeah, it was bad. And, you know, people don't realize, like, their flaws until they watch it back, or other people are
weighing in on it. Or
yeah, I'm looking at you sideways.
That's embarrassing.
So, yeah, it was rough. This reminds me of what you're talking about. Just like a controlling, and everybody in the house thought that he was controlling, and he absolutely was.
And you know what? This is something I didn't do, which I probably should have.
What?
I should have looked to see what the comments were under that video, just to see what everybody else thought. Am I the only one that's like, this is nuts? Why are we even talking about this? Or just, do I need to know their personalities to get what's funny about it? That's why I was going to go with that. I was going to say, well, you know, for people that actually do listen, what do they think? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, well, that was a good send. Whoever sent it, one of the listeners, thank you. Yes, thanks. That was good. On to real gossip. Mm-hmm. And this is what y'all been waiting for. So turn your volume up. Damn, I forgot to tell y'all to follow along. Oh no, it's still you. There was nothing to follow along with this. I'm sorry. Okay, follow along. Overreacted. Reset. Yeah. Now is the time to open either Facebook or Instagram. Go to our page at SLMTY Podcast and follow along with the pictures and videos with what we're talking about. You said another 4-letter word. Oops, I count them up. Did it again. Okay. All right. So we all saw this. Not even going to pretend that we didn't. Yeah. I purposely did not look into it though. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah. Because I knew that we were going to talk about it because people asked us if we were going to talk about it. Yeah. And I knew you was going to be the one to look into it. So I was like, there's no need in me trying to jump the gun. And well, multiple people asked me this weekend what my thoughts were, and I was like, I don't know too much yet, but you'll find out on the episode. Yeah, listen up. Okay. This has so many layers to it. It's kind of ridiculous because it shouldn't have even been all this. Okay. Well, Keke Palmer and her baby daddy, Darius. Now, okay. It all started at the Usher Vegas Residency performance. Mm-hmm. She attended. Keke did. Mm-hmm. And she was looking right. Mm-hmm. She was in the crowd. Mm-hmm. In front, by the looks of it, the stage is kind of layered. Mm-hmm. So like it kind of steps back like this, but there's an aisle so he can walk up and through there and, you know, see people really close up. Okay. He's passing by her section. He see her and he's just like, Keke was good, you know. So he's singing and he's singing, "There goes my baby." Ooh, and girl. Basically he, you know, gets her up out of her seat. Mm-hmm. They're, you know, close, hug, embrace, if you will. Mm-hmm. And he's serenading her. And she's singing along with it. He puts the mic up to her mouth and she starts singing it as well. Mm-hmm. Girl, she was quick. You know how you're singing like to yourself. When she got on the mic, she, I'm gonna straighten up and sing for real. Mm-hmm. Basically, she got her life in that moment. Okay. All right. As she should. She's a new mom. Exactly. Mm-hmm. So people are posting that video of, you know, her being serenaded by Usher. Okay. Well, Darius, Dirty Draws, sees it, and he... I didn't know what else to say.
Not Dirty Draws.
Darius, Dirty Draws. He sees it and is touched.
Well, wouldn't you
upset?
Wouldn't you be? It's Usher.
It's Usher.
You're not Usher.
It's Mr. About to Steal Your Girl.
But not really, but is. Yeah.
Already had her in that moment. Panties are wet. So
yeah.
So his response, he tweeted a response to this,
Darius
to the video. And basically was like, that outfit though, you a mom.
I saw that. Again,
let me explain what she was wearing.
Again, socking that nigga in the throat. Yeah, it's a socking and rocking day.
Popping you right in your Adam's apple.
Yeah.
So what she was wearing was I don't know what you would call it, kind of like a bustier type of leotard underneath. It was sleeveless and it was cut real high on the sides. So there was booty cheek showing. It wasn't a thong, but it wasn't like a cheeky. It was like in between. High cut.
I saw her whole ass. I don't know what you talking about.
No. It wasn't like a thong. It was real high cut. And over it, it was like a sheer black polka dot cover up. Okay. And she had on, heels and the whole nine. She looked incredible, but we knew that.
Yeah.
Body was giving what it needed to give.
Okay.
And so basically he is upset because her booty meat was out.
Jess, I'm looking at a picture.
Her
entire ass is out. It's not a cheeky situation. Her entire ass is out.
You're kidding.
No.
Okay. If it is, it is.
Boo boo is out. It's looking at me saying,
boo boo is out, sis.
Yeah. Okay. That was a thong, this girl.
When I saw it, because I looked at the video, it didn't look like a thong to me.
Her ass may have eaten it up, maybe.
Okay, maybe. Because when I saw the video, it just looked like it was a really high cut bikini situation.
Ain't no bikini there. You could see her crack. Her booty cheeks are touching, and there.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean that's else. Like
there's no material in between. It's just two ass cheeks touching.
Okay, well, if it was a thong, it was a thong.
Okay,
it was still tastefully done, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
So what he was upset about was her cheeks, I think, for the most part.
Oh,
because she shows, chest
all the time,
often, and that has never pressed his buttons. But he was upset about the butt.
Okay.
So people started eating him up.
Okay.
Like, shut up. What are you even talking about?
Right.
What does her being a mom have to do with any of this?
Right.
She could still dress the way she wants to dress. She could still feel sexy if she wants to. Yada, 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 yada. Well, he tweets again, basically doubling down on his thoughts.
Okay,
let me read that to you.
Okay.
I'm rolling my eyes. He said, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case.
Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
This is something he could have sent her in a text or called her or something.
Bingo. That's what people were saying. Like,
it's not the place.
One, what you're saying is extremely stupid. Two, you're saying it about your girlfriend and baby mom. And three, you saying it on the internet. Huh?
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out. What? What? Okay.
Yeah, if I'm jealous was a person,
If I
like him truly being insecure about Usher.
Yeah, he was hurt, sis.
Yeah.
Now, this was the funny part.
Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Keke never responded to his...
That was smart.
Yeah, to his tweets. She didn't reply at all.
Okay.
What she did do, though, was still post to her Instagram of her in this outfit. Different angles. And
after
she said, after. Yeah. She said, I wish I had taken more pictures, but we were running late. And then she went on to say, like, but the performance was everything. I got my life, blah, blah, blah. Usher, the king, blah, blah, blah. I mean, yeah.
I'm going to hit that ignore button.
Exactly. So this is some responses from people under her post.
Okay.
Keke said, so anyways. So anyways. Then somebody else said, yes, ma'am. You don't criticize the mother of your children publicly. End of discussion. Yeah. Then somebody else said, Keke said, sorry to that man. Somebody else said, I would the in quotes, I wish I had taken more pictures, ate them up in one chew.
Why do people do this?
Hilarious. Then
go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I wonder what that means for them and what their relationship is, because I saw
we're gonna get there.
Oh, okay. I saw this was before this, an interview of her talking about her and her man and how if there's anything going on, you'll never know it because she ain't gonna talk about it. And
now look at him.
Right. And
honestly, she's not talking about it.
Yeah,
he's
it's him
talking to himself.
Yeah.
Diary style.
Like, I remember the example she was using. She said if somebody were to come to her about her man, she was like, they'll never know if I believe it or not. They never know it. She was like, whose man? Not mine. Oh, get out of my face with that bullshit. You know, it was like kind of like that. But yeah. So. Okay, what, girl? What did he do? What?
Well, some person had the time and checked Instagram.
Yeah.
They have both unfollowed each other.
You lying. That night?
Yeah. As this is going, people are like, oh, let me see what's really going on. Yeah. They were not following each other. Okay. Uh-oh. Well.
I don't see nothing else pop up.
Then, girl, I guess he was getting torn to shreds so bad. Later on, he deactivated his Twitter.
I can't take the heat.
Can't take the heat.
It's getting too hot in here.
It's hot, and I mean, like,
instead of deactivating your account, you could have just logged off, really. Don't get back on until morning. Matter of fact, stay off all week.
And I honestly don't know what he did, because it was just like, maybe he just like hit it or something. Because it was like, if you typed his name in, it would say this profile doesn't exist. That's what the other user would see. So I'm not sure what you have to do for it to say that.
It's gone, girl. It's missing.
Gone,
okay. Girl.
Gone, girl. Gone, boy. So then,
oh God,
I just can't. Then he, girl, pops back up, almost like a gotcha, bitch. He comes back on to social media and says, y'all thought we didn't care either way.
Wait a minute. He making it a game now. Oh, y'all thought y'all had me. He got off, cried, called his mama, and his mom was like, don't you let those people bully you.
I didn't
get back on there.
Be
a puss. Yeah, get back on there and tell them what you think. Y'all thought. Oh, please. Who is he?
Yeah.
Why him?
And once he came back on, all of his pictures with Keke were gone. Now the baby is obviously still there.
Okay, well, yeah.
But all pictures with her are gone.
Is it still like that now?
I don't know.
Girl, what's his name? Darius, Leantrius?
That's the baby's
remember,
name.
he had a super black name too, I remember.
It is. It's Darius
Jackson. Yep.
Yes. But his middle name is Dwalton. And I think it may be Darius Dwalton or something like that.
This is on Twitter or on Instagram?
Instagram.
Gotta be Instagram if it's pictures. I just want to look and see if she's still gone.
That's crazy. I'm sure she is. He's not re-uploading that shit.
Well, Usher, this is something Usher does. He be pulling bitches on stage, Miss Girl. I saw he did the same thing to several celebrities. Mm-hmm. Be pulling them on. Did you see the videos of him bringing people up? He was singing. I don't even remember what song he was singing. But he wanted somebody to come up and propose on stage. Did you see this? Yeah. And the nigga got up there after being with his girl for 17 years and just sat up there saying sweet nothings, didn't propose or nothing. He was like, I thought you was going to propose, man. Right. Get off the stage. I'm going to bring somebody up here who really wants
She was eating it up, and that's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
She was with it.
She was impressed. Yeah, for sure.
Girl.
I got the wrong.
Minimal effort.
This is not him.
Girl, I forgot to keep looking. Okay.
That's okay. We'll move on. I was just curious. I just wanted to see if he still got his page like that.
Oh, it's D Volton. See, I knew I had it somewhere. DVULTON. Oh, okay.
Thank you. She's on here, pregnant. But I mean, that's still his baby.
I think it's just like the pictures of them like hanging out and all of that gone. Yeah. So can we say it's salty? It's, I mean, are you able to come back from that? That would be my thought.
I think so. 'Cause tomorrow celebrity's going to get caught picking their nose and eating their boogers. So we'll be on to the next by next week.
But his words are hurtful. Has he apologized to her? And he's being extremely petty publicly.
Oh, for sure. But didn't you say this last week? When a nigga is hurt, they do some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah,
he's hurt. He's salty. Oh, seeing his girl caked up with Usher. Yeah, I'd be salty too. But you got to grow up and deal with it the right way. Okay, moving on. Essence Festival took place. It ended. It was like for a week or maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it was longer than a weekend because it started in June and it ended on the 3rd of July. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, there were several things that took place during Essence Festival. And so I was like, I'm going to bring some of them to the table.
Oh, I'm glad. Go.
I just barely. That's good. Yeah, that's good enough. Next. That was one of those. But.
Okay.
I ran across a video of Jill Scott singing the national anthem.
Mm-hmm. I posted this to our stories.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Good. So you saw it.
Yep.
And heard it. Well, she performed her own version of the national anthem. And it was very black. Very, very black. Unlike anything I've ever heard.
It was heavy. Yeah.
She's changed the lyrics, and this was actually something that she wrote as a teen. So she wrote this a long time ago.
What? Now that I did not know.
Yes, she wrote this as a teenager. And she has always been asked to sing the national anthem, and she always refused because she wasn't willing to sing that version. She said, "No, I'm good. I don't need that." Wow. She sang her version, and let me just read y'all some of these lyrics.
Also, the melody was...
Huh?
I was just going to say, also, the melody was a little bit different.
It Yeah, it was. She sang it with such conviction. I don't think the melody was that different.
It sounded different. It sounded darker, not so bubbly.
Well, yeah, but what she's saying is, she would perform that way anyway. That's kind of Jill Scott. But so the lyrics are, "Oh, say can you see by the blood in the streets, that place doesn't smile on you, colored child." This isn't the words in order. These are just the lines that she changed. "Whose blood built this land with sweat in their hands, but will die in this place and your memory erased. Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slaves." Deep.
Very, very. Alrighty. I posted that to our stories on the 4th. Y'all not about to get me.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not doing a fake happy 4th nonsense.
Correct. I'll take the day off, but that's about what that's going to be. She did a really good job, and it was well received.
She did. So, good.
It was well received by us anyway. People were like, I will not acknowledge any other national anthem from this day forward. This is it. This is our Black national anthem, period. Okay. I've really come to respect and enjoy Jill Scott as I've gotten older.
Yeah,
I didn't care for her.
You told me that before.
I did? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's your
oldness.
Matured palate.
There you go. She actually be talking about something. And I be feeling what she be saying. Okay, another thing at the Essence Festival.
Okay.
So Meg Thee Stallion performed. She was also on stage with your girlfriend, partner, Janelle Monae.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I was going to say they friend.
Now wait.
That's not it. Partner. No. We'll just say partner. And they were doing like a boot camp for girls where they brought up girls from the crowd on stage.
Okay.
And they did like a twerking competition.
Oh, contest.
Shit. Okay. So,
is there a video out there somewhere?
Yes, there is definitely a video. And, it's girls that you don't know. So do you really care?
No. Yes.
But
I care.
Okay. Well, yes, there are videos out there and you guys can go and see them. Jessica I'm sure will post at least one because she's obsessed on Instagram and Facebook. Anywho, so they're up there twerking, right? And having a good time. I mean, this is Essence Festival. I don't know if this is aired like on TV for kids to watch, but India Arie had an issue. And she spoke up about it. Mm-hmm. And I always feel like when India Arie has something to say, I be listening. She's like an honorary auntie.
Okay.
Because she speaks with such conviction. She said the issue is what is context. She said humanity does everything, but does everything belong on a stage? No. She said, is everything for kids? No. Is everything for everybody? No. So when we as a culture make something like this mainstream, it shows a lack of discernment and discretion. She said, to those in the comments who laugh at anyone who wants these things for our culture, you certainly have the right, just as many folks have the right to want our mainstream international export, our music, to show us in a respectful light. I'd like to go on the record saying this won't age well, and that's my issue. Then she went and said, don't bother debating me. I've been doing this for 25 years.
Yeah.
I think it's almost like, girl, at my wedding, and mom was like, keep it classy, ladies. Exactly. Keep it classy. When it was time to twerk, you old folks need to go. You've been in the room, you've been in the game for 25 years. Then this, again, like we were saying at the beginning of this, you're not my audience.
Exactly.
This is for the liberating girls. It's a festival. It's not like a BET Awards where, girl. And then during Janelle Monae's performance, she was singing yoga. and she was talking about get off my areola. Girl lifted her swimsuit top, Miss Girl. Boob flopped out. She had a nipple. They had a nipple covering over their nipple, but the whole boob was out,
loosey in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I bet India Arie was like,
now she was clutching pearls, rolling. Okay, as you were reading it, I was very interested to hear what you thought, because I was like, I know you're not eating this up. To me, it was giving my babies. Don't wear your bonnets in public. It's like, shut up. If I want to twerk in Walmart, if a song that I like comes on, I might shut up. Stop telling us where we can and can't be ourselves. Bye. Good night.
And just have a good time.
And
because white people do it all the time. And it's mainly when, and that is an older thing, Black people tend to worry about what white people will think.
Right.
And I'm not living life like that.
And we've all been raised to think that, and we're sick of it. Yeah. This is why we're having this liberation movement, because we're done trying to please everybody but ourselves. Yeah. Bye. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Put it in your diary and shut up. Turn the TV off if you don't like what
This is for the younger generation, and this is what the kids are doing. So you got to deal with it or move on. And her saying that this won't age well, maybe it won't.
So
but there's a lot of, tip drill, videos that probably didn't age well, but they still a classic in their own right, and they just gonna be what they gonna be. Yeah. But this is who Janelle is. It's not like they're like faking the funk or just doing this for their audience. Girl, not circling back.
Circling back.
It's not like they're doing this for their audience. This is who they are.
Right.
They're being true to themselves. Mm-hmm. So
finally,
you don't have to like it, because you can change the channel, or
you don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. It's still going to exist.
Yeah.
Whether you want to be a part of it or not.
Correct. That's it. Those were the only three things that I ran across from the Essence Festival.
Okay. Didn't see that coming. Did I, Jess?
Did you, Jess? Girl, when I saw this shit on the list, I'm like, I literally said, huh, out loud to myself. Huh? And I didn't see anything about it when I was so happy.
Great. Okay, so Drake is on his it's all a blur tour, whatever. You know what the name of the damn tour is.
It's all a blur.
It's all a blur.
I don't know if it started yet.
It has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what this is from.
Okay.
So I think this may have been the opening. Anywho, well, the mood of the stage was very like kind of dark. It was like red and black and just real. It was. I can't see. Yeah, I mean, it was just like setting a type of mood.
Okay.
And the side of the stage is like kind of got those. Girl, you remember them belts?
Yeah, and it's got the
that
words.
You can have words scrolling
sliding across. Yeah,
that. How did you know I was gonna say that?
Because you did a curved stage, and that's what that reminds me of.
Okay. Thank you.
Here. I'm with you.
It was like that, and it had words scrolling across the bottom.
Okay.
And it says, in quotes, the overrated and over-awarded hit song "This Is America" was originally a Drake diss record. Okay. Context. I'm assuming maybe in an interview or something, Childish Gambino basically said that "This Is America" was originally written to be a Drake diss track.
Okay.
Dissing him how? Basically saying like he's overrated, whatever. And I think he may have been speaking about a particular song.
Okay.
And girl, I'm trying to see what song it was that he was talking about.
That's okay.
It's not important. But so then he decided, okay, I'm just actually going to make this about, America being a trash can.
Not
so
starting off as a diss record and then making it like, I love black people. And Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he was disliking black people just because he had something to say about Drake. But
no, I know, but you started at such a weird place, and then you got
it does sound weird to transition from one end to the other.
Yeah,
but
it could have just been a regular song, but go ahead.
It could have. So Drake has this scrolling at the bottom while he is performing headlines.
Okay.
And basically it's talking about, you know, him always being in the press, yada, 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 yada. It makes sense.
Okay.
But it's basically him finally kind of clapping back. Like, okay, this is what you said about me, but this light is...
Girl, I'm distracted as hell. It looks like somebody's looking in at you or something. But it just started.
Because the sun is setting.
Oh. That's okay. Well.
But yeah. So they beefing. Which is funny to me.
It is funny. Girl, I saw something because you said he was in Chicago. That's where his first stop is.
I guess.
I saw something about him riding around Chicago blasting Kanye's Through the Wire. Okay. And you know him and Kanye don't get along, so.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Remember Kanye said that Kim slept with Drake?
No.
What? We talked about it on here, did we not?
No.
I'm pretty sure we did, sis.
We did not. I've never heard that.
Yeah, well, because he put out like messages and stuff. But we talked about it because I was talking about the rants that he was going on, and that was one of them. There were so many, though. I mean, it's hard to track, but yeah.
Who can keep up?
He told everybody, the internet, that Kim cheated on him with Drake. Girl, I don't think they fixed it. Who's fixing anything with Kanye right now at this point in time? So. Well, I had another Drake thing, but it was drive-by. Should I just add it onto here?
Sure.
Girl, I ain't got many drive-bys, so you're going to be carrying us.
That's fine.
This was funny.
Okay, please.
As hell. You know how we talked about Drake's nail polish?
Yes.
His canary yellow nail polish? Well, Lil Yachty, the rapper, commented on, Pizza. I don't know if it was a video or if it was a picture, but I did not see the actual video.
Okay.
So, but that's not what I'm here for. It really don't matter. He commented on this video and or picture. And he said to Drake, Lil Yachty said, boy got them heavy hangers in his ear. Drake responded back in all caps and said, get out my comments. You told me to paint my nails so I stopped biting them. And now the world is being homophobic for the first time since Rich Flex, which wasn't that long ago. Now that I think about it, wait, is the world homophobic? Shaking my head. Then Lil Yachty said, woo-saw, brother. You're not supposed to have these episodes in public. It's fine. They just don't get you, bro. Hashtag you different as fuck. So, from what it looked like, and I'm sure they're playing because Drake is the type to just go on and rant about his
no. Yeah, this is definitely
a joke,
an inside joke between them. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But him saying, you're the one that told me to paint my nails so I could stop biting them. I mean, it was just funny to me. And then I do believe he was biting them. They were absolutely trash
nubs before.
You could have put clear on them though. They didn't have to be
but I think maybe the color, it looks bad when they start to peel, so that makes more sense.
He was seen with pink nail polish right before his tour. I don't know if he kept them for his tour or not, but it's a thing. It's here to stay, so get used to it, little girl.
Wow.
I thought that was funny. I was like, okay,
girl, the fact that he's now making this a thing, and I just don't want to see him. I don't want to see the hands.
I know, but you will, because he stays popping up in our everything.
Yeah, he do. Okay, this was funny to me.
Let's do. Is this drive-by?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's do drive-by.
All right. We off our rock.
Wow.
Okay. So We all saw that Google is having issues with pictures.
We posted those in our stories.
One huge mix-up was Luther Vandross and Master P. Now, they have absolutely nothing to do with each other.
No.
Well, Master P was spotted outside of a Walmart.
Huh?
And was asked about the picture mix-up.
Okay.
And he basically is saying like, man, I think Google's AI bots are going crazy. Basically, he's thinking that all of these picture swaps are an AI issue because no one's going in there actually thinking Master P is Luther Vandross. There's no way.
Man,
so
who knows? Yeah,
he's like, man, the AI is going crazy, blah, blah, blah. Girl, but what's funny about it is he's holding a box of children's cereal in his hand as he's saying this.
Okay.
It's called Snoop.
Like Snoop Dogg?
Cereal. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't know he made a cereal.
And Master P and Snoop have collabed on a children's cereal that will be coming out and hitting Walmart shelves.
Bitch, don't tell me he called the paparazzi himself to run into him coming out of Walmart.
No, stop it. I don't know.
Because that's what it's giving.
Would I be 1000% shocked? No, ma'am. Because he did use that opportunity to plug the cereal.
Correct. And he had it in his hand. Why would they be outside of Walmart looking for him?
Product presentations is,
that was planned.
It may be now that you say that. Because they were like, what do you think about the picture? He's like, oh man, the AI box never left the frame. Man, the bots are going crazy, blah, blah, blah. But what I really think it is that they're trying to basically joking, saying like, they're trying to take the attention off of this cereal that I'm going to be coming out with. Snoop Cereal Company. He said they're trying to
went right into that. What a great intro.
He sure did.
Yes, this was all staged.
Oh, God.
That's okay. No cameras are following Master P around. Nobody. Nobody. For what? What's he got to say? He's got a new cereal. Oh, this makes perfect sense.
Uh-oh. So, yeah.
Is there more? Okay.
Nah.
There was we've talked about people throwing things on stage at artists. And, they get hurt. Well,
yeah.
A fan threw something onto stage with Lil Nas X during his Lollapalooza Stockholm performance on Saturday.
Okay.
They threw it on stage and he looked like, whoa. And then went to go look and see what they threw up there. Girl, why did he say, who threw they pussy on stage? It was a sex toy. Why we doing this? Is this the new thing for throwing panties? If you throw a panty on stage, it's not going to hurt nobody.
Right.
Throwing
unless they bloomers.
Pocket pussy or something like that could actually hurt somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, they threw, and that's funny. Then he ended up changing his Twitter handle to pussy after that. Because he's funny.
Love that.
He's cute to me.
He's so cute, sis.
He's like, I eat him up. You're going to fight me on this.
Oh, no. I've always thought he was
so cute.
Really cute. I mean, again, I'm looking at him like, that's my nephew. But he's extremely cute. Cute to look at.
You can be my friend. We can be friends. You ain't got to be my nephew. We ain't that far in age.
Friends doing what?
20s? Mm-hmm. Talking? Kissing? I don't know.
Jasmine, he ain't looking at you. First of all.
Sometimes, well, he may.
He's not. Ma'am, he's not.
You don't think?
No.
Some people like older women, like regular looking women. Like
he don't like women at all.
Well, he may for the night. I don't know.
Bye.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
That's interesting. How did they even get into the concert with that? It's in a different country, so maybe they don't have as strict, rules about what you can bring.
I didn't think about that.
Seems you not checking purses or nothing.
They may not. They don't have a lot of crime in places outside of the U.S. because we ain't got no damn sense. There's a lot of places that don't have any violent crimes.
That's not true. That can't be true.
There are places with a very low violence rates. They don't have to worry about metal detectors. That's an America thing. This is America.
This is America.
Again, rapping back.
Rapping back. What we gonna do is come back in a circle and look at each other in our faces.
Ass in a circle, correct.
Okay, this is not a drill. Day 26 has a new album out.
You lying.
No, ma'am.
Did we know
No,
that,
ma'am.
though? I thought they were working together or something. I thought they were coming back together and there was an inkling that they may do something new.
And it happened. It's out.
Wow.
Album is called The Return. Appropriately named.
Mm-hmm. Does it sound good?
Yes.
It does?
It's shorter. It's on the shorter end. It's only 9 songs.
They're
but
old.
it sounds like them. It's just like what you remember about them. Also, I noticed, and I thought it was interesting, Make It to the Bed is on here, which is a song they already had out.
Yes.
But I think it was a single and maybe never made it to an album.
No, it did.
Did it?
I think so.
Okay.
But then maybe they don't they don't own it anymore or something. When people be selling them back or depending on their contracts.
I don't think they re-recorded it.
Oh, it's old?
Yeah, it's like the
normal song.
the original recording of it.
Oh.
So I don't know.
In My Bed is what I'm thinking about.
No.
We
might not make it to the bed. That one.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. You'll listen and you'll hear it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Wait, are all 4 members? 5 members? Bitch, how many of it isn't?
It's 5. Yes, all of them. It's all of them.
Even Q?
Even Q. That's how I found out about it, because I follow Q on Instagram. And he posted like hearing it on the radio or something like that.
Oh.
It was an interview. It was an exclusive interview. And so they played one of the whole songs on it. So it was before obviously you could stream it. And I was just like, oh.
You got your head and your walk is other wall. I'm about to listen to them when we get off.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Old and new.
Right?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Girl, the whole Megillah.
Shut up. You just be talking.
Oh, you got to edit.
Shut up. You ain't got time to listen to music.
Uh-oh.
Little girl.
You don't have time to have fun. You should be putting all this energy in them sheets.
You got responsibilities. Again, circle back. I'm about to name this episode.
Circle back.
Circle back.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny.
That is funny. Do you want to close your blinds? I feel like you're trying to dodge the light, but it keeps attacking you.
It just looks stupid on my face, but I think it's going to dissipate here in a sec. It's getting
moving pretty quickly.
It's getting much
further apart.
Look, it's on my eye. Look at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting much duller. It's not like as sharp as it was. I'm just going to deal with it the rest of the episode. Okay. We're good. Okay.
You're up next.
Yeah. So Nelly, he sold half his music catalog.
That's how I was singing last time.
I forgot about that.
Eyes rolling back. Y'all can't see me, but you could if you really wanted to, but y'all don't care.
Okay, so he sold half his music catalog.
Really?
Any guesses money-wise?
$2.
Sis.
How much, sis? I don't know.
Put some respect on his name.
It's not as much as all these other people been getting.
$50 million.
Okay.
For half. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Because old boy was going to sell his for $200 million, and that was the most, wasn't it?
God,
Justin Bieber or somebody.
Stop asking questions.
Recollect. Now you're giving Nelly with this patch under your eye. Underlay
back. Circle back.
Oh,
what's popping tonight? Girl, there's one still of the video hot in here, and his thing is all the way down here. Now wait a minute. I thought it was always here.
It was. It must have slid down sweat. Because it was hot in her.
Nope. In this other video, it's also down here. Were we wrong?
No.
Look it up, sis. Look it up, bookworm. I'm telling you.
No.
Okay, so we don't know what all songs are going to be included in this half, except... Oh, let me say the company first. The company that is buying it is Harborview Equity Partners. Why did I even care? We don't know them.
No, but it's fine. In case Nelly's listening, bitch, I don't know.
Bingo, because he does.
Who are you doing this for?
I don't know. But the songs that they are snagging for sure are Ride With Me, Dilemma with Kelly or whatever, and Hot in Here. Those are some of his biggest.
I mean, you'd have to in order to get some money.
I know.
Now, he's not selling it all.
What about the Saint Lunatics? Do they have to be in on that? Or can he sell that?
But he went and did his own thing. So maybe, maybe that's all he's selling. He's not selling his stuff with them.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So anyhow.
Girl, I see one with the patch right here. It's like real short and it's like right here.
Girl, he didn't know where to put it.
He would wake up and just go like this.
Yeah.
And wherever it landed. And he was like, the bitch is going to love it anyway. So it doesn't matter where I put it.
And we did. You are correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an update.
Oh, let's hear it.
The Brat. Her and her wife, Jessica Harris Dupart, they had their baby.
Yes. A little boy, right?
It's a boy. Cute. His name is True Legend Harris Dupart. When he was born, Jessica was basically like, I'm sure they already had the name picked out, but she was like, I pondered changing the name to Perfect upon first impression.
Oh, that's cute.
How cute. So they're obsessed.
Very.
I mean, come on.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Girl, I thought you was going to talk about the drama with the name.
Oh, I mean, it's what I expect, but
no,
what about it?
The drama as far as one of Jessica's exes claiming that she named the baby after both of her kids. And it was disrespectful.
Okay, wait. So one of Jessica's exes has kids named True and Legend?
I'm assuming so. She was like, I could see if it was one, but both.
That's weird anyway.
I thought so too. But then the Brat posted, or maybe Jessica posted a small snippet of the Brat talking about in 2020 doing an interview about when I have a baby girl, I'm going to name her Legacy. That's what it was. I'm going to name her, I'm going to give her all my names. Legacy, Harris Dupart. That's Jessica's last name. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to give him, but obviously they had a boy. So she switched it a little bit. Legend and Legacy are similar. So they were showing like, no, we didn't take your name. This is something that we had planned. But if both her kids, one is True and one is Legend, that is a very, very strange coincidence. It just is. Let me see. I can tell you.
Uh-oh.
I thought that's what you were going to bring up. That's funny.
No, I was bringing good news and good news only.
I like the way her name is spelled. Jessica.
Oh, with the E.
Jessecca. Yeah.
I don't really care for it. Oh, it's almost like it's Jessica. But I don't know if I've ever heard anyone pronounce it that way.
Right?
Huh?
That's E or I, isn't it?
Right, but the I gives ick, Jessica, but the E's like Jessie.
The lady was a former employee of Jessica's.
Now, wait a minute. Now, what does that matter? Well, I didn't even date you. Why do you care if I spell your kid's name?
I feel like I read that they dated. But I'm not about to look that deep into it to find out. Y'all find out for yourselves and leave me alone about it. Girl, I don't know. I have no idea. Anywho, so that's what I thought you were going to talk about, but I was wrong. You love surprising me. Speaking of baby names, this was also something I saw, and I was like, do I need to mention this? Not really. But now that we're here, well, why not?
Okay, I see.
Or remember when we talked about Rihanna and ASAP naming their baby RZA after Wu-Tang Clan? RZA. Anywho, he actually came out and said something about it. He just was like, that it's only a name, it's a title, and that he thought it was an honor, and that he saluted them and their family. He said, all the blessings in the world from me.
Now, what if he said, I don't like it, change it?
Well, it's too late. Too late.
Uh-oh.
Too late.
That's pretty funny. Okay.
You got another update?
Yes. This is a Jamie Foxx update.
Girl, what?
Jamie.
Okay.
Girl, also in Chicago. Something's happening in Chicago right now.
A clones festival.
Something
where all
like
the clones show up.
Girl, there were people boating on the Chicago River.
Okay.
Girl saw Jamie Foxx on a boat passing by them.
You lying.
No. And
wait, the Chicago River. What's it called, sis? What's the river called? What's the river called?
Chicago River.
It is?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Okay.
What river am I thinking of in Chicago?
I don't know. I mean, there's lakes.
What am I thinking of? Lake?
Not Lakeshore Drive.
No.
Okay.
It's in Chicago. It's in Chicago. Lake. I don't know. Chicago River. Never heard of that.
Okay, sis. So
I'm not embarrassed. I am who I am.
I love it personally. Okay, so somebody was quick enough to whip out their phone and record it.
Lying.
No, he is sitting
You sure it's him?
Well, could have been. Sitting on the edge of the boat. It's a very quick video, 36 seconds, and it's just going by, and then somebody slows it down, and then somebody, just so you can actually see if it's him. And he's got sunglasses on, he's smiling, he put his fist up like, hey, y'all, or whatever type of thing, and then in a flash, he's gone.
And they playing his music too. Yeah, that is him.
And the thing that is crazy to me, so you were out playing pickleball when your daughter said you was. Okay. You didn't go to your own movie premiere, but now you out on this boat and you still have not returned people's calls and text messages. What the fuck is going on here?
I think it's what we thought before. I think that he's in trouble or feels as if he's in trouble, like somebody actually tries to kill him or something, and he doesn't want to give the public a confirmation yeah, I'm good, because then that means it wasn't successful and somebody may try and get him again. Now the yacht, somebody owns that yacht, so it's safe. If I know I just got my people just to get out of the house, girl, he's social as hell.
But why would you face the camera and confirm that you're okay if that is the concern?
Maybe he didn't think he'd be noticed.
We've been looking for you. You gonna be noticed. Yeah, searching high and low.
Yeah.
If he was on the boat, he could have just turned his back or, kind of bent down. The boats are passing each other.
It's not really him, sis. He don't know how Jamie Foxx acts. He didn't respond like he normally would either. He's usually really excitable.
If he's trying to be low key, I get it.
Maybe. Get inside the boat, Jamie. Damn. Oh, that's scary. That's weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you want to switch it up?
Yeah, let's go and do that, B.
All right.
Switch up.
Yeah, we're toxic. And well, this week we're doing toxic traits because Jessica's so toxic. And she begs me to do this weekly. And I'm like, no, girl, we got to switch it up.
Okay. Now, we all know that is fake news. Go ahead and start since you have 11 of them.
Locked and loaded. Oh, I got two good ones.
Okay.
My first toxic trait.
Okay.
My phone is continuously in a state of death.
Dying.
And I refuse to charge it.
Yeah.
I refuse to charge it. We have chargers in every room. I just won't bend over and plug it
don't
up.
understand it.
The amount of time that I spend on the phone, on FaceTime, which you know is going to eat your battery alive.
Girl, next
no
to a
chewing,
charger.
swallowing it whole, and I'm laying next to a charger, and I will not face the facts that my phone is dying and it needs to be charged now. I'm not going to remember in 5 minutes when it's about to die.
Why?
And what do I do?
Wait that long? That's
What do I do? I let it die. I don't know why I'm like this, but I know there's a lot of people that do this as well, so it's not just me.
Every time she calls me on FaceTime, if it's later in the day, it'll be the shaky. And I'm like, is your phone dying? And then she look at it. It sure is. I mean, it's like, what?
It's a game at this point.
It is not a game.
I like to keep you guessing.
I'm not guessing because I already know. I can tell you that your phone is dying before you notice it yourself.
I don't pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to my battery until it's too late.
Until it's too late.
Yeah.
So. Grow up.
I can't help it.
It's a good one.
Thank you. It's true to me. For sure.
Okay, I'm going to start with my lighter one that I thought of literally today.
Okay.
And leave my heavy hitter for the end.
Oh, okay. I hope it's heavy.
Oh, it's heavy.
Oh.
Okay. I will curse people out to myself diary style. Audibly. Out loud.
Do it.
It's out loud, yeah. Like it's giving awkward black girl Issa Rae, her rapping to herself in the mirror. Fuck you, you know that. But I'm not rapping, but I am talking to myself like as if I'm talking to that person, cursing them clean out.
Oh, I do that on a daily. I was doing that at work today.
At work, as soon as, you know, the one that shall not be named, when she's passing by my desk. Today, this happened. Passing by my desk for the third time in 10 minutes with these click-clacky grandma heels. As soon as she passed by me the third time, my eyes whipped around like, bitch, sit down.
Where you got to go? Right,
sit down. And I said that to myself. Out
loud, or?
It was lipped. Because she was still in earshot, click-clacking. And I was just like, that will be what I will do. And I will do it with every
I hope they got a camera up there that you don't know nothing about.
Not looking at me.
And they watch it nightly.
Not directly looking at me, but there is one behind me, kind of like off to the side. They could probably see my head moving, but they don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
And if they do, what they gonna do about it? Like, it'll be with every thought that I ever have. You know, it's something on Instagram. I'm gonna react to it silently to myself. Okay. If I see a video, I may laugh or be like, nigga, to myself.
Oh, yeah.
But it's mainly the cursing out that is a bit toxic to me.
Okay. I would think that a lot of people probably do this. What makes it weird is that you're doing it out loud. There's a lot of people that curse people out in their minds. The out loud is the part where it's like, that goes along with my playing scenarios in my head.
Oh, it just feels better. It feels more real when I can actually feel the words coming out of my mouth
from your lips. Just therapeutic, if you will.
Thinking them. Yeah.
Therefore, it's not toxic. It's therapeutic. So pat yourself on the back, sis. Keep cussing. 4-letter words.
Circling back.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay. My last toxic trait for this week. I'm not going to do that one yet.
Okay. Save it. Hold it.
Okay. This is a good one.
Okay.
And it's very much me. I will ask someone a question, anyone, but not stick around for the answer.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. You do this to me on a daily basis.
I could literally be asking, how's your grandmother? She's in the hospital. I've already moved on. I'm not listening for the answer. I have to.
She's actually dying. She died yesterday.
I moved on. I didn't hear anything you just said.
Waiting on your response, and your response is, "Oh, good girl, okay."
I do this a lot to Tracy, a lot, and clearly I do it to you too.
Yeah,
it's bad. It is really bad. I didn't realize how bad it was until recently. And I'm trying to think of an example to give you. I could give you so many. I could ask him, hey, did you feed the baby today? Or how well did she eat? And he'll start answering. And Tracy does have a tendency to talk in long sentences and just stay, instead of saying yes or no, he says it in like a roundabout way. At this point, I just want the yes or no. So that's all I'm listening for. If I don't get that yes or no, I heard nothing you said. Nothing. Or I'll ask a question and I'll get distracted by something else going on. I've left the room. You're answering the question. I'm gone, mentally and physically. Pew, I'm out of the room.
I sis, that's too much.
I know.
Mentally checked out is one thing, but for your physical body to have left the space where the question was asked,
then I got to remember. Oh shit, I was asking a question. He was answering.
Now you got to go back and re-ask.
Now I look stupid.
And me, I'm not answering you again. It was one answer and one answer only. Bye.
What if it's important?
Well, you should have stuck around for the answer.
But I'm busy. My mind is busy. My mind is active.
No. The answer is no.
I have an overactive mind and bladder.
I literally cannot stand repeating myself. I hate to repeat myself.
So do I. But I be asking other people to repeat themselves, which is also toxic. Repeat
myself.
Oh.
So
I'm working on myself.
Boxing, bitch.
I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. That's all I can say.
Oh boy. Okay, my final.
What's your last one?
Straight. It's a doozy. Night naps.
Yes. You're shaking your camera when you laugh. Jessica will say day in and day out that she does not nap. She said that for years.
I don't.
Bitch, yes, you do.
Here's the thing. Okay, I will indulge heavy in a night nap. And the only reason it is even thought of as a nap is because I have to get up and shower so that I can go back to bed.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
To the point, and I've gotten myself out of it for the most part. I haven't done it in weeks. But it's something I've had to actively work on.
Okay.
Once you get in that slump, it's night naps.
It's hard to, it's hard to crawl out of it.
Peel yourself back out of it.
Correct.
Well, so it'll be to the point in the evening, and this is always on a weeknight. It's not going to be a weekend thing, for real. Where I'm watching TV, I am cozied into them sheets. I've eaten, I've nightcapped myself with whatever my dessert of choice. Eyes are heavy. So it could be 9:30, 10. I usually go to bed at 11, like for real. So it's creeping on bedtime. I am tired from the day. I'm tired from the coma that my body's ready to slip into because I ate. And whatever I'm watching is, fluffy, right? So from there, my body's just like, give in, sis. And I don't have the strength to get up and shower. No, I need to rest a little bit to gain that energy to then get up and shower to head right back to bed immediately. The
stupidity about all of this is you could easily shower earlier in the night before you get comfortable,
Won't.
because that's the best way to get comfortable anyway. Showering
won't
after
do
work
it.
and then getting into bed and not having to get up. And then when you fall asleep, you can be out for the night, baby girl, but you
I won't do
refuse.
it. Yeah, I refuse.
You refuse
'Cause you a
and you're
clown.
stupid and you're dumb.
Because you a clown.
You love
The thing
the
is-
pity of saying, I took a night nap. I got to get up and shower. You want James's attention. That's what it is.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
The thought of showering early in the evening, yeah, sounds great. But then what if I get into something else and then I get sweaty?
You're not, because you ain't moving
Yes,
from that
I
bed.
am. It happens. It's hot here.
Mm.
Also, the dogs want to lay with you, or Mickey will give you a bath.
Yeah.
Or, and then it's like, well, now I feel dirty again. I'm not showering again. So I'm going to be funky for the next day.
Okay.
I've got to shower right before bed. Or
You could take 2 showers.
The answer is no. Or chances are I'm funking back the next day at work.
Oh,
at
no.
my place of business.
Business. Click, clack, click, clack.
Oh, yeah. Click, clack. And then I'm going to be annoyed. And then I'm going to whip around. And then I'm going to get a whiff of my own underarm.
Oh, no.
So
Dry underarms. Dry, hairy underarms. Oh, boy.
Mhm.
Yeesh. Take us out, sis. Take us out. We're done.
All right.
Put a fork in it. Stick a fork in it.
Let's stick a fork in it. That's okay. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Sis, let me tell you podcast. You can join our Facebook group. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sis, let me tell you podcast. If you see anything while you're scrolling this week, like as you saw, we had. Oh, I forgot to say that Jamie Foxx was a listener suggestion. I'm sorry. I wrote it into it. I forgot to say it.
Oh,
we
great.
had several listener suggestions this week. Several.
Nice.
And
Nice.
yeah. And we included them all. So keep doing that. It
Very
makes
good.
our job a little bit easier. And it's nice to know that you actually are interested in what we're bringing to the table. So
Yeah.
tag us in it. Send us a DM if you see something. Before you leave whatever app that you are listening or watching on, leave us a 5-star rating and a glowing review if you have the ability to.
Please, because we need this.
Or if you haven't already. Because a lot of you have. So thank you.
A lot of you haven't. I'm looking at you. Yeah, you. Move. Okay. Bye, y'all. Love ya. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.